Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. I haven't vlogged all week because I've been sick. I got sick for 3 days, haven't vlogged anything. But it's Marcus's birthday tomorrow. He's finally gone. He's doing some showings right now for his work. So I'm writing his birthday card right now and wrapping all of his gifts while he's gone. Plan was to also make him breakfast tomorrow morning and decorate the entire apartment with balloons and stuff, which are all right here. But I don't know when he's going to be gone tomorrow. So it's I don't even know how I'm supposed to do all that I had planned. But it's the thought that counts, right? And it's I thought about blowing them up today and just hiding them, but I don't even know where I would hide them. Because him and I both showered today, so I can actually probably put them in the shower. So I'm going to hide them in the shower. Wrapping gifts in a robe is actually so overstimulating with wet hair and freshly lotioned body. So overstimulating. I thought I was good at wrapping gifts, but I must not be anymore because honestly I'm gonna go get some better tape because this fucking tape fucking sucks. I woke up this morning and went for a 5-mile walk on my treadmill, which was nice. I started a new routine that makes working out way more fun. So every morning I wake up and I have my first cup of coffee, and then I sit at my desk and I do whatever work I have to do for the day. So I plan out all the brand deals I have to shoot. I'll do administrative work for Peach Motel. I'll get all of my Peach Motel orders ready for the day. And then I go and I watch my favorite vlogs and walk on my treadmill for 2 hours because it takes about 2 hours to do my miles, 2.5 hours. I was gonna run, but it was 78 degrees today, and I hate running in the summer. Running in the summer is my least favorite thing to do. There is nothing more horrendous to me than running in the heat. And if you are someone who's capable of doing that, good for you, but I'm not. I'm a fall spring runner. That's what I am. I like to wear my cute little headbands, my cute little running outfit with the long sleeve. I like to be tucked in. Yeah. Headphones on. Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Tate McRae's new album, that to me is the most fun. Alright, let's blow these fucking things up. Oh my god. Sometimes life just really sucks, okay? I'm just gonna admit it. Sometimes life sucks. Alright. So something that no one knows about me is I actually got a full academic scholarship to college. I grew up not poor, but definitely not with money, so it was told to me from a very young age that if I wanted to do anything with my life, I would have to do it myself. So graduated with straight A's in high school, was president of 10 clubs, not even kidding. Played an instrument. I was kind of a loser, but you know what, whatever. Got me $60K in student loans to not pay off, so that was awesome. And I went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison, which I decided which was literally the best 4 years of my life. If you're considering going there, I have some vlogs with my YouTube of my time there. Oh my god. I would pay a ridiculous amount of money to go back in time and relive my college days. That's all I've got to say. What else? I'm from Wisconsin. I've paid for everything since I turned 16, which is horrible. But I think it made me who I am today, because without that, I would never do social media or anything. If I didn't wasn't forced into it to pay off everything in my life. I worked a full-time job in college all 4 years. I worked 35 to 45 hours a week all 4 years of college, and I still graduated with a 3.6. Mic drop. Yeah, I know, impressive, whatever, no big deal. I've had so many jobs too. I was a waitress at a dairy bar, so I scooped ice cream and made milkshakes. I loved that job, but it was definitely, my paychecks were $300 a week, and like I told you, I worked 35 hours a week, so can't believe I used to do that. That's crazy, but that was just the truth. My mom was basically a single mom. My stepdad didn't pay for anything for me and my brother, so my mom really couldn't afford it. So if I wanted a car, I had to buy the car myself. If I wanted a phone, I had to pay for the phone bill and the phone every month. If I wanted a car, I also had to pay for my own insurance. If I wanted to play a sport in high school, I had to pay for the sport. So yeah, definitely wasn't an easy life, that's for sure. But like I said, I don't resent my childhood or anything, because I think it made me who I am today, and I definitely would not have accomplished anything in my life if I didn't have those struggles kind of forcing me to put myself out there and do those things. But that's what I'm also trying to say is like, I also am like proud of myself for having to work and do all that when no one else is, because now I don't have a corporate job anymore, which is amazing. I literally hated it for the life of me. It was not for me. And I own a business at 26. And all of my friends, whenever they say anything about me, they say I'm like the hardest worker they know. But to me, it doesn't even feel like hard work. It's like I'm saying, like I'm happy that I was raised the way I was raised, because spending an entire Saturday doing my business, like a lot of people can't do that. They don't have the drive to do that. So I am very proud of myself that I can do that. And unfortunately, I don't think that I would have that drive if I wasn't like raised being like that. That's what I'm trying to say. What else? I graduated during COVID, which was like the worst thing ever. Nothing like going to a dream university and not get to have an actual graduation. That was horrible. Literally horrible. Not like a slap in the face. That really sucked. Because I graduated a year after COVID, so I don't know why they had to shut it down. Like, I don't know how it makes sense that 40,000 students can graduate on one day and be in a stadium, but God forbid their parents come. That's crazy to me. Oh yeah, so after college, I moved back in with my parents. I got a job, so I got an internship my junior year of college, and then I got a job offer after that internship. And it was out of Wisconsin, which really sucked. Like, my dream was to move to New York or Chicago. More so Chicago, because I just thought that New York would never happen. So dreams do come true. It happens. But it's actually, this is like a really funny story, and this is why I believe in fate so much. I was trying so hard to get an apartment, okay? Like, mind you, this is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's like nothing great about that city, really. The crime is horrendous. And I mean, it is a really beautiful city. I'm sorry. It's just boring, and the crime is ridiculous. With that being said, I was driving around an entire day with my mom looking at apartments, because I was going to move to Milwaukee for my job. All of the apartments that I was looking at studios and one beds. Mind you, I was only making $52,000 a year at this corporate job, starting right out of college. With the $52,000, and I still had student loans to pay off, and I know you guys are like, how do you have student loans if you got a full ride? Well, like I told you, I had to pay for everything, so it doesn't include my textbooks, my class materials. It didn't include my rent. That didn't include literally anything, so I still graduated with $26,000 in debt. Yeah, not happy to admit that. So yeah, that's why I don't really believe in college, for that reason. And also the fact that I paid, if I wouldn't have gotten a full ride, I would have had to pay $120,000. And now, as a 26-year-old, 5 years post-grad, I can't even get a job if I wanted to, because AI has taken over and everything. So yeah, that's why I think college is a scam. My brother did not go to college, and now he makes $150K a year. So if I was still in corporate, I would only be making 75 right now. Yeah. Scam! Scam in the fact that we have to go to get jobs. And then when you get that job, you have to relearn everything you know, because nothing that they teach you in college applies to your job, unless you're a doctor or something. But then I even heard from them that you don't learn anything. So I don't know. I think it's a scam. The fact that only rich people can become doctors, lawyers, and dentists because they're the only ones who can afford to go to school and not have a job for 10 years, scam. Scam. I think Marcus is going to be home soon, so I'm going to shut this vlog off because he's only 10 blocks away. This is everything that we did together in the last 30 minutes. Honestly, might have been longer. I don't really know. Martini? Oh, baby girl. Yeah? Hi, sweetheart. Teeny? Yeah, are you the cutest little girl ever? Okay, guys, it's the next day. I put all of the balloons in the bathroom. He's sleeping over there, so we have to whisper.